Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for September 2019. And this is for you coming from Aries. So, first, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Now, I'm going to shuffle these Kabbalistic tarot cards. And the first card that I pull for you will be for the first 15 days of September. And I'm going to tackle for you your area of job. Let's see what the card says for you. Well, this is a problematic card for you. It says you're going to have a lot of confrontation or opposition from your bosses or from your superiors at your place of work. So you are in no shape or form to try to take on your superiors. And if you do, you will be at the losing end of it. And you might even get a bad situation getting worse by losing the job as well. So for the first 15 days of September, obey rules and regulations, show that you are a hard worker, and respect your superiors definitely. Now about business in the first 15 days. Now, this is a card that says being a leader or trying to be a leader or wanting to take advantage of business possibilities is going to be dangerous for you. The sign of the planet Mars say you will attract problems, you will attract difficulties with either your partners or with the people you are hoping to get business from. So it is better for you in the first 15 days of September not to be foolhardy enough to go fight the opposition just because you won that contract or something like that. Now about romance. About romance. So let's pull this card. Well, as you can see, it's a card of entanglement. And the card says that something to do with financial areas, something to do with disagreements of money, something to do with just arguments and quarrels, all that is going to be seen for you in your romantic area. And whether it's a new romance, whether it's an ongoing romance, it applies the same thing. So if you find a new romance, be careful, don't give your heart away too quickly. And if you have an ongoing romance, tell yourself that you'll have to be very nice to your ongoing romance partner if you want to keep things at a good value. Now, the next card I pull will be about to do with your marriage and family. Here you go. Now, your marriage and family, it says things are not as realistic as they seem to be. There is a hidden hand or there are ulterior motives shown. So I'm not saying that your marriage partner is trying to do something disastrous against you, but there could be a difference of situation. And one of you, either you or your marriage partner, may be wanting to take revenge or maybe wanting to not be agreeable in your plans. So, to put it in a nutshell, there's opposition easily found in your marriage area. So, don't make things worse by bringing up issues which are going to be difficult to handle. Now, I'm going to talk to you for the last 15 days of September, and we'll start with the job area and see what happens for you coming from Aries. Well, this is a card I've pulled for your job area. It says you are exposed, that your weaknesses in your job are going to be shown. So don't be too comfortable, don't be too cushy in the job that you have. You'll have to show that you're part of the team and work very, very hard. Otherwise, you could be on the chopping block where in the last 15 days of September, job is concerned. So don't be arrogant either. Try to have companions with the people you work with who need their support. Now about business and finances. And let's see what this card says. So here we go again. There is so much opposition against you in business. There's so much difficulties lying ahead if you push yourself through. So is it that you're vying or wanting to get new businesses? Don't. Is it that you want to take charge of your business partnerships? Don't. You need to be cooperative with this card. Otherwise, you're going to be isolated in many, many ways, it says. So last 15 days in business, not very secure at all. Now let's see what your last 15 days talks about romance for you and see what the new romance or the ongoing romance might say. Well, firstly, the card says that you can find new romance very easily. You have the magnetism of the sun on your side. So you are attracting people. But the card says that the person coming to you may not be totally free. So there may be complications. So don't rush into it. Have a wait and see attitude. Things are complicated. And now let's talk about your ongoing romance and let's see what the card says. Ongoing romance. The ongoing romance can easily find separation. I'm sorry to be so straight to the point, but that's what the card says. So if you value your ongoing romance in the last 15 days, don't try to push your partner around of the ongoing romance. Be as kind as you can, be supportive as you can. Take your time, find solutions. Don't get back raring with energy and with rage. Otherwise, there will be a danger of separation with the ongoing romance that you have. Now we will talk about marriage and family. Let's see what the card says. It's a card that's called the Fool. There's a reason why it's called the Fool. Because either you're fooling your marriage partner or is your marriage partner fooling you. Things have got to that stage. So what do you do about it? Well, you'll have to get to the bottom of things and do it gently. Don't go in there hammer and tongs. The situation of this card will say that separation can be seen, whether it's emotional separation, verbal separation, you stop talking to each other. So that's the situation for you. So that's not good looking for you for your marriage in the last 15 days. You don't need to show kindness. You need to get to the bottom of things in a much tolerable way. That would be better. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There'll be some ages who are going from Aries who are going to be very, very lucky no matter what happens. And so I'm going to pull this card. From this card, well, firstly, it's a very positive card. And I would say from this card, the lucky ages are going to be for you coming from Aries. If you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or even 84, you're going to be one very lucky person in the month of September. Will it be for the job? Will it be for the business and finances? Will it be the romance? Will it be financial speculation of some kind? Well, you figure it out exactly what you want to do in September if you're of these ages, and you're going to get something or another come rolling in beautifully for you. If you're not of these ages, then you will need to see me one day for a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50, but I'll talk to you about that later. Now I'm going to pull a card about your lucky dates. And this is the card, a very powerful card for you. It represents the planet Jupiter. And so it says for you that your cups are full and you are going to be very lucky on the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and the 30th of September. Bookmark these dates to go to the casino, to talk about your job enhancement, to talk about business contacts and finding contracts, to make your lover and your romance partner very happy, and to make your marriage party very happy. So the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and the 30th are going to be extremely lucky days and nights for you. Go out and make the best use of it. Now about your lucky colors. So let's see what the card says. It's a card of Jupiter again. And so I'll have to go for the color purple. It's between purple and brown. I prefer purple with this card. So you're going to have every chance of wearing purple and getting what you want in whatever area you want. Your aura will shine when you wear purple. Now we will talk about direction energy, and let's see what the card says. Well, this is a card that says that I would just go for the direction of north. Try to face north in finding solutions in any area of your life. You'll get the inspiration from facing north. There will be a cluster of planets for you in the month of September that will bring many good opportunities for you as well. So the inspiration comes from there. And well, I want to lastly talk to you about your health. So your health in September, let's see what the card says for you coming from Aries. Well, if I translate this card, there are the signs of Gemini and the signs of Mercury there. So I'm tempted to say that your spine, whether in your neck area or your lower spine, is going to cause you problems. And I'm tempted to say also that there are cysts, cysts, roaming in your body who want to cause damage for you. These are the two things which I will say for the month of September. Well, I have a 90-minute session, and during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And with all that information, I'll be able to help you in any area of your life. I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers. I will show you how to get into the supernatural side of you. I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions, a lot of information. And with all that, you'll be on top of things in the next 7, 8, or 9 years. So send me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, at gmail.com. And I'll answer your questions. And this 90-minute session will cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years, and so much of the information I'll give you from the universe. I'll wait to hear from you. Until then, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.